Holy shit, it's the man behind the Slim Jim. We're back with Ruina, ladies and gentlemen. I have sorted out some of the key pages for some of our squad. So they're looking a lot more up to date now. So we're going to continue with the general invitations. We got Walter, Zwei South Section 6. Let's send it. Oh, joy, stray dogs. They're like rats, but like not complete fodder. Fucking look at those arms, man. Holy Jesus. Like, just look at the stature of these lads. Why does everyone keep jumping the Zwei? What is up with the Zwei in this game? Why are they all just getting jumped by everyone and everything? Walter. Oh, okay, he's got beef with Walter. You know, the guy we just booked. We needed the floor plan of L Corp's nest. Oh, they were gonna go raid a Lobotomy Corp. Night will fall soon. Sweepers could come for our asses any second now. It doesn't look like it's night time, judging by the giant light in the background, but hey. Those zealots at the Church of Gears took out more than half our syndicate. Oh, Church of Gears. I know about them. Only because of Limbus, because of Walpurgis. So the Thumb want the floor plans to Lobotomy Corp. Interesting, interesting. I mean, leave it up to the Thumb to fuck up every single job they've done. Oh boy, yep, come on into the library. I need to turn Peter Griffin into a fucking menace. Syndicates have a tendency to kill more than they need to, unlike fixers. They cause trouble just because they feel like it. Anyway, what are they trying to do getting sweepers and the Thumb involved? I might know about the sweepers. Oh, you would know, wouldn't you? I saw them tear humans to pieces and use them as fuel. Are they like that in real life too? Sort of. One sweeper is tough as is, but what's really scary is their organizational power. Yeah, the sweepers themselves, like, sure, they're decently strong, but on their own they're not much. It's when you have thousands of the motherfuckers coming at you, is when you've got problems. Greetings, dear guests. I am Angela, the director and librarian of my role's namesake. I am contractually obligated to greet you like this every single time. Just let us in, we're in a hurry. You are rather impatient, I see. I said shut up! And let us in, now! May you find your buck in this place. Can't have a single fucking conversation with these people. 2 floors, 2 acts. We got this. Let's send out the Lowland gang. God, these enemies just get faster and faster, don't they? Let's send it. Bosh. Motherfucker. Already with them being at a higher emotion level than us. That's mad. Damn, those dodges though. Good stuff, Rien. We're getting it done. We're sorting them out. I'm so fast. Yeah, this is a wrap. That's fine, because you're dead anyway. Ow. Yeah, we're just slugging each other. Yep, Rien is staggered. And Roland's at 10 HP. We're gonna need a second floor for this. And he's using Scratch that. Holy shit. We have a stagger, and this guy's the only one really alive. We took out the main threat. I think we are in a good position now. Finish you off. That's fine. Finish you off. That's a wrap. Okay. That was a real fucking mind game I had to play there. Isn't it annoying to listen to your silly chirping? To deal with the things those guests say, I mean. A lot of them don't hesitate to spout harsh words at you. I'm surprised you can withstand it all. They're our precious guests we invited, so it's only fair to treat them as such. Besides, I'm already used to keeping others pleased in conversation. And still, probably be a lot easier on you to be more flexible with greeting guests rather than sticking to the same polite attitude. I'll take note of that. Library grade must reach 15 to get to Urban Plague. How do I do that? There we go. We've now got Hod's next abnormality battle. That was a bit silly. And now my entire build is completely fucked. Right, what is this? The Book of Red Shoes. Yay. Oh my fucking god. I forgot it got powered up. If it has... Oh, I might have just fucked this. I might have just fucked this. It's snowballing. Really gotta fucking pay attention in these fights, don't you? I keep forgetting about this. Really like playing the waiting game with this thing. Lord, give me strength. I don't have any light! Alright, I think we got this. That's staggered. I think you're gonna just kill this thing. Or at least get close to it. Dude, I've had to really rack my head around this fight. Dear God. And now it's just the right shoe with 1 health. There's no way I can fuck this up. Bosh. That took me longer than it should have.
You fucking liar, you fucking piece of shit, little fucking rat.
Is that so? I wasn't really a good person, you see. I fucking know you weren't. I snitched to the head about the experiments we were doing, and about the atrocious things we were committing. I sent an arbiter to the laboratory and killed so many of my colleagues. There's just one thing about your story I don't understand. The head bothered to dispatch an arbiter just to take care of a research project that got some people killed, one that took place at the outskirts, outside the city's limits. This part doesn't make sense. Are you really sure it was an arbiter? It means the reason you can't blindly hate Angela was mostly an excuse for yourself. I guess I made a huge mistake once, but I want to be better now. I want to become a better person. I'm sure everyone wants to. We've already spent 2 days on this stalemate. You're holding up much better than I expected. However, it is only a matter of time. Yep, we have more and more stuff going on at Lobotomy Corp. Chesed with his fucking mug, I love it. Gebra's still getting low diffed by Beaner, I see. I'm now aware of the existence of ego and its capabilities. I'd like to make a proposal. I want to live, you see. Malkuth, Yesod, Netzak, and Hokma were the ones opposing her offer. That means the other 4 approved it. Angela wasn't completely alone, huh? Why were you against her offer if you thought she could eventually become a better being? It's silly, I know. Even in the midst of that, I was thinking I could repent for my sins with death. Hold on, you what now? You were supposed to die at the end of the plan Angela ruined? Yep, the whole thing was meant to end with us shutting down, falling into an eternal slumber, knowing that our long-desired wish was fulfilled. So in summary, you objected to Angela's offer at first because you wanted to forfeit your own life as the last step of your atonement. Now that you had some time to think things over, you're willing to give Angela a chance? Yeah, that's about right. Yeah! And now we've got Bleed. Ooh, Child of the Galaxy. That makes sense since we just did Fragment of the Universe. I feel like we're probably gonna have to burst these things down then. Bam! They're both staggered. Now we can just burst them down, right? Yeah, so since they're at 1 HP, they're just gonna gradually lose health. God, I'm so good at the video game. There we are. Okay, that one was simple. Yeah, bros. Hey, did you know that art is inseparable from alcohol? Oh yeah, I heard that. They say art is all about flashes of inspiration, right? You know it. They were on the same page after all. God, Netzak is a chill guy. I'm still holding on to the hope that I can make something better. And if I let go of my life, I could bring a bigger hope to some other person. That's why I participated in the research. That's why I stood against Angela. Isn't it about time we ended this stalemate? We're at the dawn of the 4th day. If you want to drag on any further, I'll be left with no choice but to terminate all of you instantly. And in fact, to spread only a meager half of the light. That means the employees who died in this place can come back as well. Indeed, you and your employees will wake up with brand new bodies. Even if this steel were to be put through, it would only delay the inevitable. How can we trust you not to betray us yet again? Have we ever once gathered around a table calmly discussing what we should do with this life? We haven't. I'll make sure to keep this promise though. Both you and I require the light in its whole, albeit for different reasons. I could use up this residue of light left for me right now, but I'd much rather prefer to have all of it. So I'd like to live more. I don't care if you want to die or not. I want to live my own life. And I'd like to learn more about the city and about this world we live in. Once we've reclaimed all of the light, you are free to lay judgment upon me when that time comes. Though I won't sit back, of course. That is all I have to offer. If no one else objects, I'll proceed with it right away. I shall become a sentinel once more and watch your every action. Well, it appears we've come to an agreement. Don't worry, I have no plans to let this be the end. Life will call out to you once again. So take a nap until then. Whoever says out loud they want to die is lying. They actually want to live more than anyone, so they express that urge in one way or another. On the other hand, when someone is genuinely willing to die, they end up disappearing silently. When Angela said she wanted to live, I felt something within me. That I want to live too. No one really wants to die, man. They all seem to regret it moments before death. Well, it's usually too late for them by the time they realise that. Seem well versed in that kind of stuff. You get to see all kinds of people when you work as a fixer. It's ironic how we were trying to save humanity, yet couldn't save the people right next to us. Anyhow, urban plague, yay! Selma dear, it's all thanks to me that you could keep your position as head of the southern branch, so maybe you should return that favour, no? I know, that was the deal. What do you want this time? I want your crew to take care of the things on this list. I think I might be able to locate it soon enough. These are all ridiculous requests. Well, no, we have the right team for this. Let me guess. Section 2? Yes. See? I'm a very considerate person, Thelma. The library is on the list as well, now appointed as an urban plague by the Hannah Association. That's the one I'm particularly interested in, actually. Roland. Yeah? Oh? If your estimation is correct, we'll have to thoroughly prepare ourselves for guests from major syndicates and even wings from now on, right? That was the third most surprising thing to happen to me here. What nonsense are you going on about this time? You just called me Roland. Because that is your name. I mean, yeah, but you've never referred to me with my name before. My level of trust for you has increased, and I wanted to reinforce our anonymity, so I tried referring to you in relatively more intimate terms. Is there a problem? Oh, come on, that's a boring answer. It's been a long while since anyone's called me by my name. Still, last time I heard that was from my family, I guess. Didn't you say that your grandma disappeared long ago? Oh, I had a wife, you see. That's intriguing. You're not intrigued by the fact that someone like me managed to get married, right? You're intrigued by the whole concept of this efficient practice among humans known as marriage, right? Please tell me more about your marriage. Just a heads up, it's an overall banal story with some sad moments. Don't think you'll really like it. I'm always open for new stories of others, says the one who won't even tell me the story of her own life. I did get a bunch of opportunities to see her since we were in the same industry. My wife was a pretty highly graded fixer, by the way. She was dependable for a reason. Anyway, countless ups and downs later, we tied the knot. I put it simply here, but the heartache I felt in those twists and turns was real, you know. Both of us had piled up a hefty amount of money from working like dogs, so we decided to quit being fixers for a while and spend a peaceful time together. This part is kinda corny, but happy is the only word to describe how I felt, really. I was alone my whole life and finally had someone to rely on. All we had to worry about was what to have for lunch, where to take a stroll in the evening, what to name our child and stuff. Then one day I got an urgent call from a friend asking me to do a request from far away from home. You can probably guess where this is going by now. The job wasn't a huge deal, the pay was alright, so I decided to take it. The lady who lived with me said okay too. I was dispatched to a district famous for pajon, which was my wife's favourite food. I can almost see her mouth water with the thought of eating it when she sent me off. To live up to my better half's expectations, I purchased a status preservation box from Newcourt to present her with a warm pajon that's straight from the kitchen. But a huge incident occurred in my home district while I was away. The house collapsed and my wife died along with our child she was still pregnant with. I cried for a long while, cursing this world and the city. I arrived and struggled trying to earn this happiness. So why does it have to slip out of my hands so easily? Alright, that's the end of my story. That kind of stuff can happen to anyone in the city. It's only a matter of endurance. And you could endure that trial? I'm trying to settle it on my own terms. What was the second most surprising thing for you, by the way? Oh, that working here suits me better than I thought, I guess. I'm saving the biggest surprise for the last. It's no fun to spoil everything at once, is it? Fine then, I'll leave you with sorting the rest of the books. You can now transfer passive abilities. You fucking what? Hold on, that's cracked. Oh, that is so good! I think we're going to wrap things up here. If you enjoyed the video, let me know by leaving a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the content. And thanks as always for watching. See you on the next Library of Ruina video. Take care and fare thee wells.